Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you, I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4...
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get. Night. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
What? Huh?
That ain't funny. Huh? Hey! What'd you say? That ain't funny. Yeah.
Zephyr's words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others, too.
It might take some time, but I think they'll get there eventually.
bad feeling about this.
Here's a horn! Two heads!
Take
Whose
this!
side is fair?
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning is down!
Aim for the weak spot!
Healing arc!
Double demon fang!
Powered hurricane!
Here I come! I'm not done!
I can carve through. Let's tear him up.
Not on my watch! Excited!
Take this!
I'm just getting
You're
started!
finished!
Dance in the wind!
Double demon fang! Lightning thrust!
I'll be saving this one!
Take this! Thrust!
Shining supernova!
Megasonic thrust!
Hey! One at a time!
It's over?
Thunderblade!
I'm on it.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Powered hurricane.
Resuscitation!
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
Roll now.
You're finished! Double demon fang! Lightning
No
thrust!
way.
Mirage!
Supernova! Raging cascade!
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
That freaking does it.
More for the stockpile!
Here I come!
Lightning! Blaze Lancer!
Here, let me help.
You're mine! It's over!
I'm sorry to be a
Double
bother.
demon fang!
We've all got enough on our plate.
Megasonic
Yes, ma'am.
Lightning raging cascade! Spread!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Sleep now.
Field!
Mirage! This one's all
smash you.
mine!
Mega ray!
Infernal torrent!
Downfall!
This
Coming through! Here's a healing arc!
Burn!
More where that came from! First aid!
I'm not done!
I'm on it.
Here!
Dance in the wind!
Never miss.
Double demon fang!
I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation! Lightning! Here goes!
You're mine!
More where that came from!
Take this!
Raging cascade!
You're mine! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here goes!
You're mine!
It's
It's over!
Here!
Double demon fang!
I'm out! Field!
I'm on it.
Watch and weep!
Oh, and
Hey,
you.
I'm not
I'm
done!
on a roll now.
Double demon fang!
The enemy is going all out!
No escape!
Mega ray!
Double demon fang!
Shining supernova!
That move.
Here comes the big one!
Not my
Double
finest.
demon! You'll pay for that! I'm not done!
Bring you back from
Double
death's
demon
abyss.
fang!
My astral energy!
It's on.
Raging cascade! Resuscitation!
Burn! Take this! I'm not done! Double demon fang!
Reload! This will come in handy!
Well, I'm impressed. Let the marksman handle this. This one's mine.
Try harder! My turn! Now! You're finished! You're mine! You're mine!
Something's wrong with me.
If you're not feeling great, fall back and rest.
You're mine! It's over!
I may just have to take you up on
Working
that.
great!
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for war!
Now, while it's reeling,
Take it down.
it's over! Double demon fang! Lightning thrust! Mirage! Try this one's all mine!
Here, let me help. Do they not teach you to say thank you, Andana? Not to a Renan we don't.
The enemy is going all out!
I'm out.
Try harder! Now I can let loose!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Let's show
Stay
them
away
just
from
what
my
this team can
friends.
do! Here's a healing arc!
I can't heal you forever.
Lightning cascade! Thunderblade! Raging cascade! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Charge!
Here, let me help. Do it.
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
We've reached our destination.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I see. Right.
Hey.
Hey!
Well...
Right.
Oh?
All right.
We've reached our destination. dispose of the trash. This one's mine.
Talon Hurricane!
I'm only getting
Demon
do it. Dion,
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Double Demon Fang! My turn!
Didn't even break a sweat.
I hate camping out.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cislodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered,
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop. We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm only coming through! Take it! Eat this! You're mine! Lightning! Downfall!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Flying freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Lightning!
I'll end you!
Back into the fray!
Lightning
One more! Come on, do it! Lightning! Astral energy! Full throttle!
This could be useful.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair. It's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Little help!
You're mine! It's over!
Tectonic watch it! Lightning orb! Freeze Lancer! Alright, it's time! Just back it out again!
Double demon fang!
Bang blast!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Come be my guest. Double demon fang!
Do
We're
it!
cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of it!
Well, someone's feeling lively. Here's a healing photon. First aid!
I owe you one.
Howard Hurricane!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Blah, blah, blah.
An astral art?
Not like you!
Shut him down.
Now!
Reverse!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
It's over!
Seal!
Take this!
Double
demon fang!
in armor is all mine!
Do it, Neely! You get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Not a chance!
Already
I'm
up!
not done! First strike! Got fired!
I've got this!
Demon fang!
Split enlargement!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Not a chance! It's over! Hurrah! Here I come!
Do it!
We did it!
These little ones are...
Less talking, more pummeling.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry. Man, I'm famished.
No choice. Here I come!
Here's the Evo!
Armor won't save it! That shell's hiding something tasty!
Do it!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
All back in!
Glad you have your uses. Here, let me help.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Mirage!
Eat that!
Raging Cascade! Dance in the wind!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Ready, let me
Eat
help.
this! I'll end you!
Okay, here I
Lightning
go.
Dash!
Hurricane!
Thunderblade! Searing
Watch
Flame!
it!
Reload!
Here, let me help.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Now!
Runwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
No backing down!
Where are you going?
Here I come!
Confiscated!
Severing wind! Damn it!
Lightning! Raging Destiny! Lightning! Dance in the wind!
Here it is!
Air drop!
Runwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Now I'm in the groove!
Dance in the wind!
Feel stuffed out. I'm only getting started. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Here I go. I never miss. Here I go. You're open. Go.
Air lightning! Downfall! Lightning!
Here I come!
Downfall!
Arrow.
Lightning! Go get it!
Now. Go. Now. Lock. Get toasty.
Bird Strike!
Those bombs of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying? Get lost.
I'll smash you!
Thunderbolt!
Rising Wyvern!
First Strike! I'll run you through!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray!
Now.
Runwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Little help!
Here I come! Talon Hurricane!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Art expert coming through!
It's over!
Talon Hurricane!
Wind! Air thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha! Raining Flash!
Thunder field! Not in your dreams! Radiant
Eat this!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
Talon Hurricane!
Raining
light!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Radiant Pierce!
Raining Flash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
You're like, no, I'll
Leave
take
the
you
enemy
all on.
art to me!
It's over!
I never
Blade here! Eat this! You're done!
Anything in armor is
Sword Rain Alpha!
Talon Storm!
Here I come! I'm on it! You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Runwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Why'd you heal me?
Stop you dying?
Ah, right. Looks like we won.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
dispose of the trash.
In the wind! Searing flame!
I'll run you through!
Watch it!
Eternal devastation!
Healing art! First aid!
That-
Field!
Here I come!
Here!
Rising Viper! Take this! It's over!
Talon Hurricane! Arc Seal! Hear me! Flame
Rising Viper!
Burning! Sweeping over!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Eternal Demon Blade!
Sleep now.
Talon Hurricane! Eternal devastation!
Now!
Shion!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part. Out of our way! Race! Cascade!
I'm on it! Rising Viper!
I'm only getting lightning! Down! Light!
Rising Viper! Finish it!
Lock!
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Your way to go!
Radiant Pierce! Radiant
I'm
Pierce!
Rising Viper! Shoot us!
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one!
Watch
Lightning Orb! Pierce!
Rising Viper!
This is it!
Take this!
Radiant Pierce! Dance in the wind! Radiant Pierce!
Demon
Air
Blade!
Thrust! I'm
Come on,
out!
Demon Blade!
Armor won't save you!
Now! Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Looks like we won.
Healing Arc!
Take this!
Lightning
It's
Blade!
over!
Hurricane! There! Got you!
Dragon Form! Eternal devastation! Rising Viper! No escape!
Here's a healing
I'm on it! I'll run you through!
Talon Hurricane! Here goes!
Eternal devastation!
I'll end you!
In here!
Eat this! I'll end you!
Swirl Blade!
Do it! Lightning
Demon
Orb!
Blade!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Right, here goes!
Lightning Blade!
Rising Viper!
Take it! You're
You're
mine!
mine!
Radiant Pierce!
Eat this!
Radiant
You're
Blade!
mine! Finish it!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Here I come!
I'm all stopped up! Go! Let the marksman handle this! Radiant Pierce! Radiant Pierce!
Mirage!
Here I go!
Dragon
I'm only getting excited! It's over!
mine!
Radiant Pierce!
Sword Rain
This is
Alpha!
it! Enough! You're open!
Armor won't save you!
Raining Slash!
Radiant Blood! Now! Watch Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! I can feel my power growing!
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
One at a time!
That's much
Here's a healing art!
I'll run you through! Rising Wyvern!
Raging Storm!
Mirage!
Here, let me help here!
There you go. I feel like me again.
So spear! Here's the evil! Shiny supernova!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's the healing art!
Watch it!
Iron Fang!
We managed to pull through.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
There you go. I feel like me again.
Where are you going?
Burning Hell!
Lightning orb! Here, let me help!
Smash you!
And more of this and I'll burn out.
Thank you!
Shortling! Alpha!
Not on my watch!
I'm on! Blew away!
Healing art!
Talon Hurricane!
First aid! Photon blast!
Blade!
You got something in the red!
First strike! Rising Wyvern!
Thunder wheels!
Try Hold nothing back!
Watch it!
Take this! Here!
Raging cascade! I'm
You're
out!
finished!
Fred! I'm all
Here I
set
go!
to win!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got!
Well done!
Here I go!
Here goes!
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to...
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
I think Hoodle senses something. We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cislodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. What?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
What's wrong? Huh?
Yes!
Should we really take this?
I hate camping out.
Go no further!
Take this!
Hear me! Flame
It's
of
over!
fury!
Double demon fang!
Glacial spear!
Dance in the wind!
Here's evil!
Sleep now.
Breeze Lancer!
More for the stockpile.
Here goes! Up and
They got me
down!
fast! Here I come!
It's over!
You're
Radiant
mine!
Hand! Radiant Hand!
We got the advantage.
Good.
I'm ready!
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Law's
Back into the
on.
fray. I never fit! Light Astrolabe!
Take
There!
this!
I'm only getting started!
Power blade!
You're open! Help
through!
now!
Take more!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Knowing when we're in too deep is necessary to survive.
We may tend to push ourselves a little too hard.
Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about,
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
'87! '88! '89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it?
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that. Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes,
Shion.
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Just great.
That can't be.
Nice.
Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Xion.
Why are you thanking me?